Over the last several weeks, we've done a lot of measurement of densities of different kinds of materials, woods, metals, plastic, even glass. But they all have one thing in common: they were all solids. Well, liquids and gases have densities as well. In this lab, we're going to measure densities of different liquids, and then we're going to put them together to see what happens to them. Stay tuned. For this lab, we have 7 liquids we're going to find the density of. We have water in the first one. We can use that as a base of reference for everything else. We have dish detergent number 2. Number 3 is baby oil. Number 4 is delicious pancake syrup. Number 5 is corn syrup. Number 6 is lamp oil. And number 7 is veggie oil. For this lab, you're also going to need a stack of test tubes and a triple beam balance to measure the masses. Let's get started. To start, you're going to take each graduated cylinder. Each group will have 1 or 2 to start. And we'll move them down through each of the groups. We don't have one of these with all liquids for each one, so we have to share each graduated cylinder with the different materials. So we'll take some time because some of these liquids are rather thick, and we have to give you time for them to settle out before you get the volume. But what you'll first do is you'll take the graduated cylinder and you'll put it on the triple beam balance and get the mass, enter that into your table. Then carefully look at the bottom of the meniscus to get the actual volume. Then you're going to pour a small amount into one of the test tubes. About 2 or 3 milliliters is all you need to pour out. It's about maybe a ½ inch worth in each one of these. Just pour a little bit in the bottom. Put it back onto the triple beam balance. Get the mass again and get a good careful reading of the volume. You're going to have a pre and post weight and a pre and post volume to measure the volumes and masses. Do that for each one. Once you're done, we'll have all the groups switch the graduated cylinders at one time. After you have all your liquids into all the test tubes, we're going to take a pipette for each of your liquids, and we're going to take out a little bit, and we're going to try to layer the liquids on top of each other in one test tube. Now, how do you know which ones to put in first? Well, first of all, calculate each of the densities. And we'll start with the heaviest density of those liquids and have that on the bottom and build up from the heaviest to the lightest. And you should get a nice layering of all liquids. Good luck.